It would be impossible to do justice to the bull in a single 2-minute history, so here is the first of 3 2-minute histories of the bull. The pub had its origins in the 15th century, but our story really starts in 1952, when the long-serving landlord Sam Saunders retired and Jack Archer took on the licence. By the end of 1953, his reliability issues led to the licence being transferred to his wife, Peggy. Stourhampton Brewery took over the bull from Borchester Brewery in 1957, but in 1959 they sold it to Jack and Penny for £5,300. Jack and Peggy borrowed most of the money from Aunt Laura. In 1962, Jack and Peggy opened the Cellar Club at the Bull for teenagers, and in 1963 they planned a new dining room overlooking the bowling green. Once again, Aunt Laura chipped in, and they added a self-contained flat above the dining room extension so that she could move in. In 1966, there was a spate of arson attacks in Ambridge, and the perpetrator was caught when he tried to set fire to the Bull. It turned out that he was Frank Mead, father of barmaid Polly Mead, who was engaged to Jack Woolley's young protégé, Sid Perks. By 1969, Jack Archer's drinking was becoming a problem, as were his finances, and unbeknownst to Peggy, he had some valuers in to look at the Bull. He rallied a bit after Peggy found out about this, and later in the year they opened a play bar, which featured fruit machines and espresso coffee. The village hated this, and by 1970 Peggy was trying to persuade Jack to close it down. Then, in 1971, Jack's health deteriorated, and he was sent off to a sanatorium in Scotland, where he died early the next year. In 1972, after Jack Archer's death, Peggy decided to move out of the Bull, and she offered the licence to Polly, now Polly Perks, so that she could run the place with Sid, whose criminal record prevented him from holding a licence. Polly and Sid accepted the offer and sold the village shop to Jack Woolley to raise some of the money.